Have you ever wondered why some people seem to get richer and richer, even without making huge efforts, while others work hard their entire lives and never seem to get ahead? The answer may lie in something you were never taught in school. A simple but powerful formula that the rich have used for decades to steadily multiply their money. This formula doesn't require luck, a high salary, or an inheritance. It only requires two things: time and financial intelligence. Today, you are going to discover the rule of 72. And if you truly understand what I'm about to show you, this could be the most important turning point in your financial life. Chapter 1. Gabriel's discovery, the man living on autopilot. Gabriel was 28 years old. He worked as an IT technician in a company. Despite having a high salary, he never managed to make money. Every month, he followed the same pattern. His salary would drop on the 5th of the month and disappear before the 20th. He wasn't irresponsible. He didn't buy expensive clothes or travel all the time, but he didn't invest. At best, he saved $300 a month and left it in a regular savings account. One Sunday evening, during dinner with friends, he met Andres, an investor who lived off passive income. During the conversation, Gabriel asked a question that had been on his mind for years. Andres, how did you achieve financial freedom before turning 40? Andres didn't respond with complicated phrases or empty promises. He simply said, I learned to respect the rule of 72. Gabriel laughed. He thought it was some kind of secret code or fancy motivational quote. But what he heard next changed his relationship with money forever. Chapter 2. What is the rule of 72? The mathematics that builds fortunes. Andres explained. The rule of 72 is a simple formula to calculate how long it takes for your money to double using passive income. The formula is this: 72 divided by your annual return. If you invest with an annual return of 12%, 72 divided by 12 equals 6. That means $10,000 becomes $20,000 in just 6 years. Gabriel fell silent. It was like discovering a hidden key. He realized that instead of chasing payment plans and promotions, he needed to chase compound interest. And he finally understood the mistake of letting his money sit in a basic savings account. Chapter 3. The silent mistake of saving the money tree. Most people believe that putting money in a savings account is safe. But safety without growth is stagnation. A traditional savings account costs about 6% per year using the rule of 72. 72 divided by 6 equals 12 years to double your money. Gabriel realized that even though he had wisely saved $300 per month, he was letting his money die slowly. What he thought was protection was actually a missed opportunity. That same amount, if invested at an average rate of 12% per year, for example in mutual funds or dividend accounts, would double in half the time. He didn't need to earn more money. He needed to learn how to multiply what he already had. Chapter 4. The power of exponential growth. Little by little, far and wide. Let's do a real calculation. Suppose Gabriel starts today with $10,000 and gets an average return of 12% per year. Using the rule of 72, his money doubles every 6 years. After 6 years, $20,000. After 12 years, $40,000. After 18 years, $80,000. After 24 years, $160,000. After 30 years, $320,000. All this without adding a single cent. If he also contributes $300 every month after 30 years, he can easily surpass $500,000. In other words, those who start small start well and grow. At the same time, those who say they don't have money to invest spend on things that will never generate income. Chapter 5. The friend who drifted away. The sad story of Marcos. Marcos was Gabriel's best friend. They worked together and earned the same salary. But Marcos always mocked Gabriel's talks about investing. That's of the rich. I can never make it to the end of the month, he used to say. Marcos lived in debt. He bought everything he wanted on credit cards, financed his phone, and changed cars every 3 years. His mindset was one of scarcity. If I don't buy it now, I'll never have it. But he didn't realize that this now came from his ignorance. That was 15 years ago. Gabriel now spends part of his year traveling, living on passive income. Marcos was still in the same mindset. He traded his time for his salary. No security, no savings, no plan. The only difference between the two was the way they understood time and money. Chapter 6. Time, the ally nobody appreciates. The best ally of an investor isn't money. It's time. The earlier you start, the more your compound interest works for you. A 20-year-old who invests only $200 per month at an annual return of 12% can reach $1 million by age 50. But a 35-year-old who invests double for $100 per month may end up with less simply because they lost 15 years of silent multiplication. Time is dangerous for those who waste it, but it is generous to those who act early. Chapter 7. The Awakening. The race must change urgently. If you've read this far, you should be asking yourself, what if I've already lost time? Is it still worth starting? The answer is yes, but it has to be now, not after your next expense, not when you have extra money. Now, the best time to invest was yesterday. The second best time is today. Chapter 8. The Enemies of Multiplication. The Invisible Saboteurs. The Rule of 72 works. But there are enemies that stop people from using it. Ignoring inflation. If your investments earn 6%, but inflation is 4%, your real gain is minimal. Lack of knowledge. Many believe that investing is only for the rich. False. You can start with just $10. Fear of losing. Those who are afraid to lose never win. Invest smartly, not emotionally. The false security of savings accounts. While your money sleeps, time floats away, believing that tomorrow will be different without doing anything today. Chapter 9. A new mindset that becomes a wealth creator. Gabriel wasn't born rich. He didn't win the lottery. He simply understood back then that interest and consistency are the formula for freedom. He started studying, cutting unnecessary expenses, and investing with a strategy. Today, he no longer works for money. He works with purpose, because now money works for him. Profound conclusion: the key is in your hands. The rule of 72 is not magic. It's mathematics. It's discipline. It's the difference between surviving and living. You can keep chasing money, or you can learn how to make money chase you. Who do you want to be? Gabriel, who built his financial freedom, or Marcos, who is still stuck in the cycle of debt? Tell me in the comments. What's your first step today? If this content helped you, share it with someone who needs to wake up before it's too late. That's all for this video. See you soon.